what's up, guys? Welcome to Shap's Basement, episode 5. We got big guests today. Showjoe, Joseph Dagby. And then, y'all want to introduce yourselves?
Now I'm going to introduce him. This is C-Blak. This is C-Blak. Y'all go follow him, and they'll drop. You guys know how. We got it. Famousstafa. And then out of the frame, Bebo.
You can come in frame real quick.
Yeah, come in the frame real quick.
Say what's up. Yeah.
Yeah, so, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
Chilling.
And then, the normal Quentin and Katie here. Wanted to have you on for a while because you're popping. I mean,
Sweet.
got a lot of, so the music is your main thing right now, right?
Kind of. Wait, when's this coming out?
The day your album drops.
Oh, shit. Okay, that's straight. So, it's just, mainly, music right now.
Yeah, for sure. So, we all heard Aladdin. We all fuck with that. That was tough.
Yeah, it was kind of like a producer named Toonsland. He goes hard. He works with some artists I listen to, and I DM'd him. I was like, yo, let's work. And then so he had this beat on his page, and I said, let me get it.
Yeah.
So I got it, and then got on it, and he liked it, so we just kind of ran with it.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, a lot of the stuff I've seen with you is I feel like you used to be, I could be wrong, but I feel like you used to be more focused on the athletic side of it. Oh, we forgot to turn that off, didn't we?
Oh, we good.
That's unfortunate.
Yeah.
It's all good now.
Whatever. It'll be alright. So you must be more focused on the athletics part of it, and then now you shifted over.
Yeah.
You're
the
music. What?
So this coming out on Thursday. So, this what happened. So basically, around spring, maybe March, April, May, we did 7-on-7 for my school, and my old coach went to Fairfax, and I ran into him, and he was like, "So I heard you play football for SoundCloud," and I was kind of confused because it wasn't even I thought in my head, but that was a rumor, a stirred up. So then people always ask me on my if I quit football. So one day I just told people I was like quit football. I would put a bunch of emojis. So people think I quit. I actually haven't. I didn't quit football. So I'm still playing. So yeah.
Exclusive.
Yeah. It's I was gonna so basically since it's about to come out, people always ask me oh you're an idiot for quitting football I like to troll a lot on my Snapchat, but people it's just shows I did to just show people how serious they take it, how close they look into things, and also it provided me a break through August while we did training camp to just focus because people didn't really know I was playing. It just it kind of cleared my head. When I logged out for a couple weeks, so that's kind of where it was. It was just off a joking side. People took it for real, so I was I'm not gonna mention it, and then so I was just gonna by this time the video will be out a fire edit video kind of detailing where I've been throughout high school, that kind of stuff. So that's gonna drop on Thursday, same day as my album.
So all those people clowning you for declining those scholarships.
I mean, I've never anybody who doesn't know me is gonna think oh he's stop school, stop all this stuff for music. But in reality, it's I always keep my doors open no matter what it is. Whether it's D3, D2, D1. So it's it's just I can't shut doors up on people for no reason.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's alright. People
You quit.
Yeah, and I don't care. I never if people ask me, I always tell them nah, I don't want to play. When I just don't respond my Instagram because it's no point in responding because it's just the fact that it even got to that point is crazy because I never even thought that people could even imagine me quitting. But it's cool though. It's still lit. We're doing good this season, so yeah.
For sure. And I know you wanted to talk to.
Yeah. So tell us about the nonprofit that you do. Because I'm really
what's it called? What's it about?
Oh yeah. So back in November, October, we started me and my friend Uno David, if you guys know him, we started this nonprofit, and Brian Adams, if you know him too, you guys can drop his stuff. Universe Foundation, and basically what we do, we wanted to, our first goal was to just do a concert, we just wanted to do a concert, and then he actually wound up getting involved too, in a bunch of the planning stuff. On the music side, because it gave a different perspective. Because he's more of a aggressive rapper, so we kind of had to. There was a lot of gray area of what we could have with the venue we were at, which was End Zone, which actually runs church. So, thank you to them for letting us have our event there. So it just started with we just wanted to do like things in the community where kids could like look forward to doing something they're not used to doing. So like by doing like a concert, it was like something that's unique. It's never really happened before. So we kind of just like ran with that. And then it took us like months just to find a venue, and finally we found End Zone. So that's kind of like where we're at. And then I just use like my nonprofit to be able to like balance it with like my brand and like my personal brand and my clothing and all that kind of stuff.
Gotcha.
It's like provides a good like cushion to be able to do things, have access to certain things I wouldn't normally have if I was doing it for profit.
Right.
Because people are always like more willing to support something that's for a cause than just support
Right.
somebody who just like talks crazy.
We were thinking about doing one of these
Mhm.
at Herndon, like in the auditorium, not putting it on YouTube, nothing, and just like having people come and like the money that they give just all goes to charity.
Yeah, yeah.
Just to like, because people, if it's coming to us, they're not gonna come.
Right. So like I was like I like to raise money, like and give it to charity. So the only difference with this is like I started my own charity, so I like I'm physically like myself and am able to determine where it goes, who it's going to, be able to like directly like connect with the people I'm affecting. So that's kind of like the unique like aspect of
Instead of just sending money.
instead of just sending it to like some like
whatever.
organization who I have no idea who it's going to. Like I get to like impact people and I get to take like funds. So like our show budget, it was like I don't even know if I should like say the exact number, but like we had a budget
We can
and
cut it
then
out.
we had a budget and we went into it and like just like getting that whole like process and going through that process and being able to like see the kids who hand us money, who walk through the door. And our main goal was to send kids to summer camp, which we did. Our goal was to send 5 kids to summer camp and then also like make money to have funds in our nonprofit to be able to do certain things in the future.
Yeah.
So right now it's been like a little bit like stationary. We haven't been really doing too much just because like David's doing his music stuff. Brian graduated college. We're starting football, so it's kind of like it's hard to.
Yeah.
There's only 24 hours in a day, so that's kind of the biggest obstacle we have to hurdle.
So where did the weird kids change the world come from?
Yeah, a lot of people like
I do like that.
Because I see it everywhere.
Yeah. It was just one day, like last year before the first day of school, I was at the mall, and like I had like a certain amount of money. It's like when I wasn't like making money off music or anything. It was just like I was kind of like still getting money from like my parents and stuff. So I had like a budget to what I was gonna like spend money for back to school shopping. So I went and I bought these shoes. They were like $20 from Payless, and they were just like all white shoes. I was like, I'm gonna just get all white shoes and I'm gonna just like customize them and they're gonna make them like fire. And I was just writing and I was like, I think I put like change the world on it and drew like a little world and I put like I really don't even know how I came up with it. I just like was just writing a bunch of different words and it just came together and then I didn't even really use it for a couple months until I think we played. I think it was actually Herndon. And I used the hashtag because I like it was like I dropped 400 drip the night before we played Herndon, and then like kind of just started using the hashtag from there, and that was kind of where it came from.
Yeah, for sure. So one thing I'm always curious about, because I listen to your music, and where does your main like revenue stream come from? Is it music or is it like merch or whatever?
No, it's both. It's both. Like, so like the thing about like making money is like it's a lot of different ways to make money. But streaming, like I can't like I'm not gonna make a lot of money like off of like streaming just because like streams are like really hard to make money. So usually what I make money off of is like features and clothing mostly. It's like features like people pay a good amount for those. Just people that like not even in the area, just like off the internet. Yeah. They DM you, they ask you like it's basically for anybody who doesn't know what a feature is like they ask you to be on your song, and then you go on their song, send it back and forth. A lot of communication involved. So yeah, that's kind of like where I get my bread from.
Yeah, for sure. Do you do a lot of your recording just like at your house, or is it studio or
like this?
I know you went to LA. Yeah,
I went to LA with David because he had some meetings out there. So that was a trip for him. And then I went to New York with him. So he's growing. He just signed like a distribution deal. So he's still independent, but he has like people in his corner now. Gotcha. So I was just there to support him, and we got some like studio sessions, and I got to record. He made a bunch of good songs. So yeah. Wait, what'd you ask me again?
I
don't remember what you asked.
me a question.
Yeah. What I record. Yeah. So like we used to
I was listening.
with this guy, and he provided us a space to be able to use. So we recorded there. And then we were mainly just recording in our house. Really, like I set up a couple weeks ago, like just a booth like in my closet. So like we still like record regular SoundCloud like artists. Yeah. It's nothing much changed. Like stuff is still normal. It's just like more people watching.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
The other thing was, I know. So your social media personality.
Mhm.
A lot of people responding to your little question stickers, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I remember this is a while ago now, but maybe sophomore year probably. But I hit you up. I was like, why do you care?
Mm-hmm.
Like, why do you care? Or not even that you do care, but why do you entertain the
Yeah,
things
yeah.
that people say?
I mean,
or like, because I know you probably don't actually
right.
care, but it's like.
So like with Snapchat, especially like I don't like snap like I don't snap too many people. Like I don't have like streaks. Like I don't even have one streak right now. Like I can literally show my phone is dead though, but like I don't have like one streak right now that I could like account for. So like it's just like my social media is like some people look at it as like it feeds you, like you get like you can take in social media, but I look at it more from like a productive standpoint. Like I just give out like content. So I feel like sometimes like I like to entertain it because I like to show people what like kind of like what I go through, what like I have to deal with, just like being like at a platform that like, and it's not even like a big platform, just like somebody like, because a lot of people think they want something, and then when they actually get there, it's like I didn't even know this was coming. Yeah, it's like all these people like have a judgment, and then at the end of the day, like my heart is like I'm a person who likes to make people happy, so like I do a lot of stuff to make other people happy, so it's like. When you try to like make somebody else happy and they're like not responding the way you want them to, it's like it obviously comes across like some certain way. So that's just kind of like why I like to entertain. And I got better. It was also like early, way early. Like I would like argue with anything, and it would be like just like books. And I still type books, but it's like it has more like logic behind it. It has more like thought. So I definitely matured through that. But it's just like experience, growth, that type of stuff.
You good, Q?
You good? Straight. I'm hungry-ish.
You just had a pizza.
Yeah, I'll be right back.
He does this every time.
You just ate so much food.
He does this every time.
Quentin, you want to check the camera while you're up?
That was good. It only records for 20 minutes at a time.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Y'all good on that chocolate milk or y'all?
Yeah, let me on.
You on?
Yeah.
Alright.
You want what too?
You alright?
We're straight.
You alright?
And that's cool.
Cool.
You really?
C-Blak. I was like, it's
You alright? You
I was
good?
waiting for the right moment.
Yeah, I got you.
waiting for that call. Okay.
So what do you like better, football or basketball?
It's like different ones like have like provide different feelings. Like I like to like basketball is cool because like girls like basketball, football because like you got the helmet on, like they can't see your face, and then like it's a lot more like and they can see your face. So like basketball is cool like to have fun, but football is like more like my passion. Like where I can like kind of let loose and just like be free. That's why when people like that I quit football is like that's like giving up like my like
you haven't denied it yet.
It's like I never denied it. Like that's the thing. Like it's like therapeutic almost.
Yeah.
Not even almost. Like it's therapeutic to be able to go out there and just like not have to worry about anything. Like until you like actually play it, like you can't really understand it. But I could just try to explain. Like it's just like it's a whole different world. Like you don't think about anything, especially in games. Like any homework, any like life troubles, stuff like that. So it's good, and it opens up a lot of doors because there's a lot of people on a football team, a lot of money that goes around. So that's like my way to college and way to a good future. People think it's just like live in the moment, SoundCloud. Like it's like I have like a lot of different routes, plans. I can
for sure. I saw something the other day about a worksheet they gave you in school.
Oh yeah. That was first day of school. It was boring, like icebreaker stuff.
Yeah. And you put what sport you play? You put SoundCloud.
Oh yeah. That's like more like just trolling, like it's just like I like to have fun, and I know people like keep asking, like, oh, did you quit? It's just funny to see like people like are so like, and it's cool because like people can like see something and they respond a certain way, and you can affect them like so much. It's just like I like to have fun.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Good boy. Oh yeah.
Serious.
So I know all three of y'all make music.
Mhm.
Yeah. When was the last time y'all made a song?
Never.
All three of y'all.
Never together.
Mm-mm.
Is that ever gonna happen?
I made a song with him. I never made a song with him, and we just like We used to make songs all together, like all of us used to make songs together, like every song, like, because we always record at David's house. So like if you came in the house and you couldn't make a solo song without somebody being like, yo, let me get on it. It was just like we were just like having fun.
Yeah.
Like if you know like the song Bag Chasing, that's kind of how it was. Like it's like it was the first song we ever made like together, me, Remy, and David. Yeah. So it was just kind of like an in the moment kind of thing.
You write or you just kind of go?
So it depends. Like if I have so like basically my process is like find the beat. If I like the beat, figure out like the vibe of the beat, just listen to it. I'll listen to it. Like if unless I like have like a session or like I'm recording that day, I'll just listen to it for a couple days. And then through the couple days, like I'll think of like concepts and stuff. And then I might write a few things down, but if not, then I'm just like going just sit in front of the microphone and just like say whatever comes to my head.
Yeah. What about you guys? You write or you?
Before I had my own setup, I used to write, so I couldn't like forget all my thoughts.
Yeah, you could.
Like when I got my setup, I just stopped writing, and everything just came naturally.
Yeah, for sure.
Same thing. Yeah.
Once you get to a certain point, like in your music, like where you get comfortable, it's like you can't. If you write, like it's gonna like come out. It's not gonna come out good.
So unless you're being real lyrical.
Yeah. Unless you want to be like lyrical, like whenever I want to get like a point across, like there's certain like
there's
songs,
certain parts of it where you
Foreign Drip I wrote, My Energy I wrote because there was like a lot of plot. Like if you listen to like the song post, like there's a lot of like deep stuff in there. I wrote that. Like I took my time. I took like 3 to 4 months. It's not 4 months. That's already. It was like 2 to 3 months like perfecting the song, and I still didn't even have it done until like the day I dropped it, like perfect how I wanted it.
Okay, so then you announced this album.
Mm-hmm.
I guess now when this is coming out, it'll be a few days ago now, but
yeah, it's just like it's not even like a bunch of different songs. It's like it's all the songs I already had out, but people always ask me to put it like on all like platforms, and it has one new song that like I'll post a snippet to for the next couple days. I teased it a little bit on my Snapchat, but like basically it's just like to kind of like I took like a break from like doing a lot of music stuff, doing like everything social media, like just from like being like who I was, and like it kind of like I kind of got off like what I used to like be like really positive and stuff on social media because like stuff was like getting to me more, and there was like things going on in my life that was like affecting how I was like reacting and acting on social media. Was like hard to because I'm never gonna like fake something, so I was gonna like fake positivity. Like everything you see is like authentic. Sure. So I didn't really use Instagram that much, and my page got inactive and stuff. But then like as the year like started going on, like I started seeing things happen, like they changed for me. So like kind of like noticed certain things and you had to move different. So that's kind of like how I got back on like what I want to do.
I just think it's funny to see like people so quick to hate.
Yeah,
like it's like really like people get so in everything too. Like we get stuff with this when it's so low key. You know what I mean? Like people say stuff. It's just like
people always like what I learned is that like people are always gonna have like an opinion on something. People are always gonna disagree with something. It doesn't matter how many like if you have like 1,000 likes, there's gonna be one dislike. There's gonna be somebody who just doesn't. And most of the time, it's just because somebody's like not happy with themselves. And once I like really grasp that, like that somebody's just like really just not like happy for themselves, and they want to like try to feel like some certain way, like make like I know a bunch of people who like from different schools. I'm not gonna name any schools, but like who like I know there's like friends who like I can literally like envision them like looking at my page and just like laughing and just like seeing like seeing me smile and laughing me smile. It's just like, but it's cool because like you know that they're watching. So like as long as I have people's attention, like I've always like I like attention. Like I'm not gonna deny like I like attention because like it's just like cool. Like I like to give off like vibes. Like I want people to feel how I feel. So having attention is cool, and it's never been like something where I shy away from.
It's more. It's not like
it's
attention.
a platform. It's a platform. Yeah.
It's more of. It's not like
attention. Just
craving
like
attention.
Yeah,
but
it comes with it. Exactly. Exactly.
You just need to get your.
And
your brand. You know.
And once I like got turn the attention into a platform, which is mainly what it was. Before it was just like I was just like some kid who just talked a lot, big dreams, and then once like music is really what like launched it off. That's why I like love it so much because it was like people can connect with me all throughout the whole day just by listening to my songs.
Well, I think it's a lot easier for someone to say something bad than to say something good.
Yeah.
Well, then
anybody can critique.
People don't want to compliment you. Yeah.
You don't have haters, you're not doing it right.
Yeah. I don't know, Big Black. I don't know. Yeah.
Why is this man alive?
That's what you think. If that's what you think. If that's what you think.
Yeah, so You alright?
I'm cool, man.
I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard. So, I had a thought, or not even a thought, but like, one of the things was what? What'd you say?
Yeah,
They
focus.
bought- It doesn't
Oh,
work.
it's broken.
It says my reply is no.
Can you ask me something?
It said something, yeah.
But you didn't even ask anything.
Most likely.
Yeah,
Oh.
man.
You can't be.
Let me see what I said. What should I ask it? Is C-Blak, hey, is C-Blak gonna blow up within the next month? He's having fun with that. Hold on,
Was I
man.
gonna say it?
Hold up.
I swear it's broken.
The Jones broke.
If you get it to work.
Man.
You ain't taking no chances.
Damn it. Sorry, we'll come back to it.
Come back to it.
I guess it is.
Oh, that shot you made.
Oh, yeah. That was lit.
Was it regionals?
Yeah, it was regional, like, quarterfinals, I think. And then it sent us to the game to where we could play for states. We haven't been to states in, like 2002 or something crazy like that. So it was, or maybe, yeah, I think it was 2002. So it was just crazy because, like, people
Well, you
don't
got it
get-
on video, too, which is like...
Yeah, that's why, like, I always have, like, what was it? The start of my junior year, like, it was Oakton. It was the first game I had, like, somebody, like, always there. So, like, every game I was, like, I filmed basketball, football, because you never know what's going to happen. And, like, Ishmael even got, the kid who was recording, like, got Cam when he jumped over somebody. Like, we were on ESPN, or not ESPN, like, we were on, like Bleacher Report.
Yeah.
Like, I think I was on...
Because you never know what's going to happen.
Yeah, like Cam got on it, and I got on it, like, the same year. So, it was against almost the same team, same county.
Yeah.
So, it was just crazy. It was, like...
So you just had to put it up? You were like...
Yeah, I just threw it up. I felt because, like, if I missed a shot, then it's like, oh, I fell. Like,
Yeah.
I can just say I fell, and then cause I could have been a shooter. Yeah. So that's why I like faded away. But
You didn't want to bring up anything basketball with you?
yeah.
Told me not to, but I don't.
Oh, that's
I'm not gonna speak on that. I'm not gonna speak on that.
You
yeah.
didn't want to get into it.
Nah, we used to have some good battles against Herndon, but I never lost to them. So
It's just fun in the end.
yeah,
it's
always
It's all
good.
competition.
It's fun.
Baseball week.
I might play baseball if I commit before.
You want to play again?
Yeah, I'll play.
We used to play together.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Western Warriors.
Western Warriors,
Shout out
Expos.
Coach Kobayashi.
Coach Olsen.
Expos. Coach Olsen. Van. All that.
It's been a while since I've seen Van.
I was there. I was in the field with it, man.
Fearless.
Was he
Center
tough?
field.
Was he tough?
I was straight. They
He
always,
was okay. He was fast. He
I was
fast
pinch
as
runner.
shit.
They always put me at. They just put me at pinch runner.
He would just walk. You just
Yeah.
walked to second base. I literally remember that. Yeah.
That's how you be running, right?
We all got anything else? We're good on time, so we can wrap it up if you want to wrap it up. If you got anything else.
Like you know how like you go from like everybody just kind of like at a constant, not really saying nothing,
Mhm.
but then as soon as you do something good, they on you like that.
Yeah.
How does that really make you feel?
It's like when I like go on like Instagram or like Snapchat, like I'll be like I have no friends. Like that's like not an exaggeration. Like the people like him, like David, Remy, like a couple like Brian, a couple. I'm not gonna name all the people, but there's like a couple close people. Yeah, he's like more my son. There's like a couple close people like, but I don't consider friends. I consider them like either like you're my brother, or like I don't really have like a sister like that, but like or like a sister or like it's just like an outsider.
I know you got little brothers.
Yeah, I have 2 little brothers. Yeah, they're
I used to
Future.
see them in the future.
yeah.
See them around a lot.
My guys, but yeah, but like, so, I mean, I know who was with me from the jump, and like it's almost like they're gonna try to use you, so like, you kind of have to use them like back, like you have to know like who's in it for what,
Yeah.
and then figure out ways to also be able to like get what you need, while also like, keeping them just like you don't want because you don't ever want to be like because sometimes people like they see you going up and like they want to get on it because they want to better themselves. But at the same time, they can provide something for you. So, like, why not take it? Like, if somebody wants to sees, like, oh, I'm like, popular or, like, have clout, and they want to come film for me, like, okay, like, I mean, I know you only want to come film because I'm going to shout you out, and you're going to get, like, followers for yourself. Like, I don't have no problem, like, putting you on as long as, like, you just film
It's
for
good
me. Like,
intentions.
yeah. So, like, stuff like that, that's kind of, like, where I'm at with, like, people who want to come on. Like, I try to put them to use more so than just, like, cut them out.
The point of us starting this was for not, like, obviously we're trying to
build a name for the podcast, right? But it's not like we're also, the goal of it is to get people's opinions out there.
Definitely.
And have people see like the real side of other people.
Yeah,
because I feel like even with you, like I told you this before you came on, it was like people are so quick to judge when you're just behind a keyboard and they can't see the real person behind it. And it's like you might have a conversation with someone online and then meet them in person and just be like, oh, it's totally different from what I saw. Yeah. So it's like that's why I started this. That's why I wanted to have you guys on. It's
fire. It's fire. Yeah, and I support it because like anything I see like now like from coming from like in a local like perspective, like I feel like I started something like from scratch. I built it up to where it's like has like it holds substance like in the area. And I'm proud of that. Like I'm not gonna like sit here and be like, oh, like it's nothing. It's like it feels good like waking up and knowing like people can react a certain way. You can affect people, like change people. So like anytime I see something like this, any like a dancer, an artist, somebody like not somebody who's like a wannabe, but somebody who's actually like wants to do good. Like I always
the intent's gotta be there.
It's always support because like it's like why not? Like you never know. Like this could turn into the fucking no jumper. Like
exactly.
Like you never know. Like it's just like. You never know who's gonna be who. That's why I always keep your relationships open.
And I think it's cool in Nova because there's like so many different type of people and like there's so many talented like just like awesome people.
Very underlooked.
It's
area.
so diverse and like in everything.
Exactly.
Which is why it's so cool. Like I feel like Nova's like a different state.
Exactly. Yeah. It's like a third
the
world.
rest of Virginia, like
yeah,
for sure.
It's like a third world. Yeah.
Really cool.
Especially Reston. Like I love Reston. Like even though you guys are from Hearn, like is this Reston?
This is Reston.
Yeah. So I mean like, and there's like a lot of like. It doesn't matter where you go. Like if you say you're from Nova and you know somebody else from Nova, like you're gonna know like how people move. Like you're gonna know because it's just like such a unique area and it gets underlooked and there's a lot of potential, a lot of talent. In a lot of different aspects.
Well, it's because there's a lot of different opportunities here.
Definitely.
There's a lot of different things to do, a lot of different perspectives. So it opens people up to a lot.
Right. Yeah.
Whereas like if you're in a small area, you're not exposed to anything.
Right.
So that way people might not even find their passion. But
right.
It's like,
and that's where I get a lot of like my support is from like those areas too. Like I get like a lot of big cities. Like there's like I have friends from like everywhere, but like I notice like the kids they have like nothing in their town. Like they look for something like awesome. Like they want to just feel like they're connected.
Yeah, because they don't have the resources and the people
exactly
to do it. So.
Exactly. So they think it's like me like making music on SoundCloud. They think it's like the coolest thing in the world. So it's like you just want to make them happy. That's like kind of where I'm at right now. Like the kids like really support me. Like I'm just trying to make them happy instead of make everybody else happy.
Well, we had Camille on.
Yeah, I saw that.
She said she was talking about it's like music is such a it's such a good way to get your message out because it's a short like this is a longer it's 30 minutes.
Right.
So it's like it's cool, but like someone might not sit there and watch.
Right. I mean, in reality, people are gonna look. They're gonna try to find what they want.
Yeah, exactly.
They're gonna
Which
double tap.
We get the views.
Yeah, the views gonna come in. The views gonna come in. So it's like, but the thing about music that makes it so unique and so much like different than YouTube and stuff is that
you see
like
the whole thing. Yeah.
Like you get it, like throughout the whole day. Like you get it. Like you can listen to it anytime you want. You can be a part of it. It can like. You can go to sleep and like that stuff is real. Like listening to music while you sleep, like it can affect the way you like live your life. Like actually, music is like probably the biggest influence on like your habits, your lifestyle, what you desire, like what you want to portray, all that kind of stuff. So like by having a positive message in the music, like I don't have any cuss words in my song, nothing. So like you can listen with your grandma, like hi grandma, your mom, like aunt, anything. So it's like. It's cool because like it's just a part of somebody for like forever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like you could be having like a rough ass day and then boom, you hear a song. Straight.
Exactly. That's how, and that's like the person who was like that for me was Uzi.
Yeah.
The most, and Juice WRLD just came on, but like Uzi was like the main person, and then like once like I started making music myself, like David was the person who like inspired me to keep going, and also just like all of us making together, and like you just. Like, it's not like you're making it like to blow up. You're not making it like for you're just making it to have fun.
Yeah.
And it just goes where it goes, and that's the cool part about it.
Yeah, I know. Like my dad says that whenever he meets like a new person, he always asks them, "Have you ever had a song bring you to tears?"
Right.
And if they say no, he's like,
"Yeah,"
because like it just like music is. I've never met someone who doesn't like enjoy listening to music, like. Which is why it's so cool because it brings so many types of people together.
Yeah, for sure.
For sure. I think we're good. We get on time?
Yeah.
We good? Alright, we'll see you next week. We'll put all their socials, Showjoe, what is social media, whatever.
Showjoe, I am Showjoe, all that. More YouTube videos coming soon. Gotta get my face clear, all that. So once I get right, then
What's
it's
going on?
The
bro?
football, the helmet is the helmet. So like
yeah.
people don't know if they really knew me, then they would know
Well,
that.
I mean, you quit football though, so it's
Hey,
like
they don't know.
hey.
They don't know. They're gonna find out soon. So it's lit. It's going up.
All right, we'll see you next week. Like, subscribe, all that.
See you.
Peace.